How do I stop comparing myself to others? I think we've got to start with the question, why? Why do we compare ourselves to others? And I think it's because we believe it gives us guidelines on where we should be in life. That's how we see it. We look at our peers, we look at people around us, and we see what they're doing, and it makes us feel safe. It makes us feel better or worse about ourselves based on how other people are doing. But the problem with this game is that there's always going to be someone you perceive as better than you. And likewise, there's always going to be people you perceive doing worse than you. But if we're not careful, our minds will naturally gravitate to only focus where we are behind and what we lack. So if we play this game of constantly comparing ourselves and feeling bad about not being where someone else is, we're always going to be dissatisfied. So that's the first problem. If you're always comparing, the game will never end. So the game ends once you stop yourself comparing. And we know this because that's why we're trying to stop comparing ourselves to others. So what we recognise is that it comes from this need to feel like we're sure that we're doing the right thing. It's confirmation that we're on the right path and we're going at a good pace. But what if you could let go of that? Why do you need confirmation that you're going at the right pace? Why can't you just trust? Trust in yourself? Trust in the process? You're already here. You've made it. What do you want to happen? How do you expect to feel? You're here. You're on the right path. If you choose to be. That's the key. When you magically arrive at these other places that you think are going to bring you all this happiness, it's not going to. It might give you a feeling of temporary satisfaction or dopamine, but that will drift away if you're not in the right state of being first. So why can't you be that now, in this moment? And it can be uncomfortable because it means that you have to confront the fact that you've been thinking wrong this whole time. Because these people you're comparing yourself to, if you were going to jump into their position, they've got their own problems, they've got their own worries, and they're comparing themselves to other people as well. They've been through their own struggles. So when you find yourself jealous of other people's achievements, have you been through the pain that they need to go through to get to that stage? Do you know how much pain they've been through? And anyone who's arrived at a state in which they are eternally happy, which is rare, the amount of pain they've had to go through to get to that stage and learn those lessons is a lot. But we're all on our own journey, and we're all learning the same lessons, but through different paths, and that's the beauty of it. Everyone's got their own unique expression of life, but the lessons are all the same. The way we go through that pain and discomfort. Because where that pain and discomfort is where the lessons are. So you don't need to rush. The question is how can you be happy with what you've already got? And sit with that. And then you can be happy for people on their own journeys. Because we're all unique. And we all have different journeys. We go at different speeds. Everyone is learning through their own lens, their own aspects of life, their own personal journeys, careers, relationships, spirituality. And why are you trying to get to the point where you've completed it? Where you have no more left to do? What would be the fun in that? There's no more work to do. Nothing more to learn. you'd want to start again. So it's okay to take it slowly and just appreciate where you are on your journey. Enjoy each step of the process. When we see people do better or worse than ourselves, how do you define better or worse? And how do you know? Because there's things we can measure tangibly, and that's easy to say. Money, potentially titles or status. These things are easy to measure. But what about the immeasurable? How much love does that person feel on a daily basis? How content are they and satisfied with their work? How much of an impact have they made to those who are close around them? When we start to try and compare these attributes, it becomes impossible to understand the full picture. But let's imagine that we could measure these attributes. Why should you feel bad that you haven't achieved as much of an extreme as someone else? You don't have to. You don't have to push every boundary and every limit. You can if you choose to, if that's what you so desire. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to this. You are on your own journey. It's incomparable to anyone else, because you're on a different timeline and you're learning different things at different times. And you're unique. And you can never beat someone at being better than them. You'll never be able to be better at someone else at being them. So stop trying to be other people. And it's when you go within and start to really learn to trust who you are, that's where you'll find satisfaction. What are your desires? Why do you desire those things? Are they really authentic and true to you? And if so, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. If you know who you are and what you like, and it's not based on other people's opinions, you no longer need to compare yourself. That's the beauty of it. You can just compare yourself to you and who you were yesterday and how you've grown. That's the only person you should be comparing yourself to. It's who you were and your own journey. I'll leave you with that. If you've made it to this point in the video, I just want to say I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. It means a lot that some people can take something from this and my thoughts, and I put more of my soul into this video compared to other ones, just trying something new, trying something a bit different. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I also want to say thank you to my cousin Sam. He made the soundtrack for this video, the music, and yeah, super happy with it. So he's absolutely killed it. So thank you, Sam. And also Freddie, my good friend, and who edited this video. Mate, thank you so much for all your help on this. I appreciate it. We'll see where we take this. I'm rolling with it. I'm not putting any expectations on how I'm going through, but just enjoying the process of creating and spreading a positive message. Catch you in the next vid.